Hello guys, welcome to Sunday Craftstream! Woo! And look how happy everyone is!
We're all still mega wiped from Insomnia last weekend.
Yeah, so, definite recovery time. Like, we're still
expect massive amounts of chippiness, because it ain't gonna happen.
God damn it. But yeah, we had fun. We're just all knackered because 4 days of con is a long time when you haven't done a con for a while.
It's a lot of time in general.
That too.
Long con. Because we're old and we're not used to it anymore.
Some of us older than others.
Is that your contribution?
Also moving the mic closer to yours.
Right.
We're here. Where's the first meeting?
Oh, we've already got AC in. Hey, what's up, party people? Party people.
When you in the dictionary, you see a picture saying "not them." It's all that.
Like, you'll see on the vlogs, we literally went back to the hotel room and like took showers and did face masks and had pizza. That was our party time.
Yeah. It was a good
party. That kind of party was good.
It was a good party for sure. It was a let's recover from today's party.
It was on the Saturday night when we finished having food down the restaurant. Everyone went, "Yeah, we're gonna go hang out in the room and chat." And then I went, "You guys have fun. The bed's that way, yeah."
I probably should have done that, but I didn't.
We were lying in bed going, "You should probably go and be social." On the other hand, we're home. So, yeah. It was super nice hanging out with everyone this weekend. It was great to finally meet Victor in person. He is an absolute sweetheart and super talented. So, what is everyone working on?
10 out of 10 egg. Egg.
Can you word today, Luke? AC's saying it sounds like a better party than mine. Aww. It was super nice just to like hang out with everyone for sure. Like we haven't actually all met up in about 6 months. So
yeah.
That was
not
nice.
Nice, yeah.
Because we haven't done that in quite a while. What's everyone working on anyway? People are actually working on stuff today.
Luke's going to be finally finishing off the grill coat.
Yay!
It's been
I don't believe it.
years in the making now. Most of which was just sat in the cupboard needing the trim sewed on.
That's
not on camera, I don't believe it.
I can't believe he's actually finishing it. That's mental.
I know. It's insane. I'm starting to getting for like a blanket that we're making for non-cosplay related stuff.
Yay! Are you knitting? Some good knitting times.
I'm working on some Disney banding stuff again because most of my cosplays for SunnyCon are actually done because they're pretty much rewears. I have an idea for a new one, but I'm trying if I'm going to do it yet or not. But I'm putting a line of black ribbon around the skirt that I'm going to do for an Oogie Boogie Disney band, and then I'm going to stick like stitches across it.
Yeah. We've got a tail.
I don't know
Debbie's circle. Let's some more.
I have about 10 projects on the go at the moment, so bits for carry, bits for loop, potion bubbles. I'm just going to flip between them all.
I'm enjoying this. I'm getting extra stuff for Barry with absolutely no work put into it. It's great.
Okay.
Decided it's because Luke wants to be able to be seen in public with him, so she dresses him.
That makes a lot of sense, funnily enough. Well, my Cassandra kind of stole a dagger last weekend for part of the video. And now I've kind of decided that Cassandra would actually have a dagger. And also I've got a ton of this really thick foam that I can't really use for much else apart from props. So I figured trying to like make a dagger of some description out of this thick foam might be an idea. Oh,
I may have found some for Carrie.
nice.
So my girl's going to be a stabby girl.
Stabby stab.
Oh, she's a rogue. So
So yeah, I'm going to attempt to do that, but we'll see. We'll see how far we get. Let's have a little look because of the people. Kieran's in chat. Hey Kieran. Richard Frost says hey. Hey Richard. Welcome. I think you are new. Welcome to the chat of the Craftstream times. AC saying knitting can be so relaxing. I used to do it with my gran. Also nice haircut, Luke.
Oh, thank you. It's been 7 months in the making.
7 months. Wow. That's crazy. I like knitting. I used to do it a lot more, I think, than I do now. But I've like made some stuff for cosplay type things. I made a scarf of sexual preference for Debbie, so that was a Christmas present. So, and I've knitted like a Gryffindor scarf and stuff. So scarves, that's about it. Yeah. Grace Hatter says, I'm here! Oh my god, my computer's decided to go and go to the other page that it was on and not turn the YouTube. Daydreams here! The only type of alcohol I drink. Oh no. It's the blood of Christ, apparently.
Where's the panda?
I have good internet now. I have made a mess in the craft room. We're now linked straight in to.
Or else, no, you're pretty much taking my things. Which, by the way, I so badly.
All of that was like we're getting closer of that in torso.
But yeah, section here, you could get some holsters onto, but they'd have to be very narrow holsters. Yeah. Maybe you get 2 there. You could go 2
I'm talking at once, I can't hear any of you.
I'm just stripping. Don't mind us.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Yep. Okay, I'm trying to read chat. So good. I'm just gonna keep reading chat, but I'm just kind of watching like the slight delay as well of you just touching Debbie up. It's fine. You two are in a relationship, right?
Us? No.
Richard Frost is saying, I am new, was cool meeting you all last week. Ah, you're an Insomnia person. Hello, welcome.
Look at us getting actual speed. Look at us go. I
know who that is. It's Ricky in the armour. I know who that is.
Oh, my man Ricky!
Hey. We loved your armour. We loved your Joker Halo. Whoop whoop.
Well, be proud of me. Our speed is now, your internet speed is very fast.
That is good.
Because we have ran the red cable all the way through the living and moved the laptop as close to everything else as we can while still having it attached to the other screen. So we're now stuck here for the rest of the stream.
So you're Etherneted up.
We can deal with it. Grace Hatter is also asking, can I just ask why are you all wearing glasses? Because we're actually all blind.
Yeah.
Everyone except me and Blair and Bander wear glasses for like
They just no.
As mentioned before, we have the 3 main forms of Bander when it comes to seeing without glasses. In that you've got me and Mel, who wear contact lenses. You have got Debbie, who will put her glasses on for photos. Take her glasses off for photos, and apart from that, have vision. And then you've got Luke, who takes his glasses off and goes, well, I'm blind now. Yay, con.
AC's telling Ricky to escape. That's nice, actually. Ricky's saying, I got a new commission I'm working on, got a Warhammer 40k chain axe and possibly a commission for a full Halo suit. Well, you do a good job, man, so that's cool. Well, hello, Cat.
Also, rather using.
Apparently, Cat is hiding under the foam.
Alfie decided that he's not had enough attention for the day, despite
Pretty
waking up
much. Pretty much. Welcome to Alfie's life.
I would watch Welcome to Alfie's Life.
Alfie has a very good life. He's currently hiding under my foam. So I have some foam. There's a cat underneath it. Welcome to Cat. I'm going to hide him under the foam again. Good lord, Cat. You've got a Grell coat. Oh my god, it's actually there. Ah.
All of him.
In reality.
It's only him.
Oh, it feels like meeting Mel's boyfriend. It's unbelievable, man.
Kira's saying I'm finally making progress on Johan. Well done.
Hey.
And then everyone's going Cat.
Good boy.
Standard.
Ricky's saying I'm the same when it comes to glasses. Most cons I'm wandering around with everything looking a bit blurry. Yeah, like I said, I do have to put my contacts in, otherwise I can't see a thing. And it's quite nice to be able to see people, I find.
I'm one of the figures that, as I need contacts anyway, I might as well get some coloured ones and have them match what I'm wearing. Mel is of the opinion of, meh. Also, she can't afford colour contact lenses for her because she's got astigmatism.
Yes,
and,
they are expensive.
well,
They're already expensive anyway, like just to have corrective contacts. Because my eyes are really dry and I don't like contact lenses. So I've literally been through pretty much all of the different contact lenses that Specsavers can possibly provide you with. And currently pay quite a lot of money for some contacts that I only wear for cons. Which is fun. But yeah, I also have green eyes, so it works for most characters. I'm not that bothered about having colour. Like, oh, I could have some brown ones. Ooh. Ooh.
Sunny's first cons in a while where I did not bother with any coloured contact lenses. And it was mostly because if I buy them later in the year, they'll last long enough to get to Disney.
Yeah.
And then I have to buy new contact lenses for the rest of the year. At least not new colour ones.
Oh,
So,
Grace
yeah.
is saying she's got no hug. We will hug you, Grace. It's okay. You will get a hug. Hug times.
We like people, it's just not often they're in the same place that we are, so that we can do the hug.
Yeah. Ricky's saying how many times you actually think about practicality when cosplaying. Well...
Oh, I always start thinking about practicality.
And then you put 6-inch go-go boots on and run up and down stairs.
I'm feeling rather attacked right now.
Hey, Mel learnt last year, Mel actually cost-tested Cassandra before she wore it anywhere. And it's a good thing she did, because the leggings went RIP!
Yup. And I was like, I'm going to be supposed to be running around doing a sword fight with Luke. Maybe I shouldn't do that and all the bites and leggings. But my sewing is not good enough for stretchy material, and it still probably isn't good enough for stretchy material. But hey, guess what? Cassandra has lasted a year without many breakings, apart from the chest plate. The leather straps did actually come off last weekend because we were running around in the woods like idiots.
Talking about fixing. Right. And we saw the messages went, what did she do?
No, literally, it's just the leather straps at the sides that hold it together. Just literally, the contact glue just finally gave. Because they're only contact glued on. They just finally gave on the leather. The leather itself didn't give. So it was just on one, they're just on the left side, so my shield goes there anyway. So I wasn't really bothered.
Yeah.
But then I actually looked at the right hand side, and the right hand side one was nearly off as well, and I was like, that's why. There was a lot of running around and flailing around like this, which kind of means that it's moving a lot. So that's why. But it lasted a year, so I'm okay with that. And it's already fixed.
I'm still not at the point of wanting to build armor yet. Mostly because I'm not letting you guys drag me into Dragon Age because I'll never leave.
Do it, Dragon Age.
Hey.
Like I want a new armor project. Like that's how much I want to keep working with foam and stuff. Considering I really didn't like it when I first started. But I love working with leather, and I'm starting to really like working with foam. So we'll see, because I'm going to try work on this foam thing. We'll see what happens. AC saying I recently just got some.
Anders. Anders doesn't have a lot of like.
Yeah, that's a show.
Yeah. Well, you should do Anders. So I can just like rage at you or at conventions.
Even more. But Isabella.
I'm acting inspired.
I could actually build Isabella's stuff, but it would be a little bit. I'd feel a little bit exposed in it. So, but I like Isabella as a character. She's fun. So I'd have to like maybe adapt it a little if I was to build hers. But that's a thought. I might do Isabella.
But Anders.
But Isabella.
I do want an Anders really bad. Like, really badly.
Really badly. Bear in mind, I've not actually played the earlier games, so I genuinely don't know what he wears. I have to go look him up.
He has that, Mel. That's all you need to know.
Start asking for exchanges, Mel.
AC saying, I recently just got some blue contacts for Jack that I can actually see with.
Yes. That is one of the things I need for Sunday, because I need bright blue Jack lenses.
Grace is saying, one day I will give you all hugs at a con when I can afford to go to one. Yes! Yes!
Yes, you do, Victor. You see the nest, which is this now.
Yay! Grow coat. Ricky saying, you think about practicality for all of 5 seconds and finally finished assembling the Iron Heart helmet for around the half last night. Nice. Kieran's saying, during the Dragon Age times.
I don't like practice it.
Yeah, I got told off on Sunday of Insomnia because my feet hurt because I was in my heels for Harley, and my feet had already been hurting for the past few days. And it was just Adam going, did you bring flats? No. What are you? An idiot.
Pretty much.
Sorry.
But then I can't really say anything because I had blisters the whole weekend, so I brought 2 pairs of boots and one of them leaked really bad. So they basically ended up going in the bin at the end of the con.
Oh, your blisters were horrible.
They're not nice. They
were nasty.
There was lots of blister plasters involved to actually mean I could actually walk around. Hooray!
Can we not talk about Mel's nasty feet, right?
Oh, Victor's here saying, hello, how is everybody?
Hi,
I just put dents in my phone by leaning on it with my elbows. Because I'm an idiot. It's all good. Right. Ricky's saying, also been planning my next couple of cosplays as well as performances. Nice! Ricky was in the masquerade at Insomnia and came up to us afterwards to tell us how much our panel had really helped him with his confidence at the masquerade, which is lovely. So, made my call.
That's the first time we've done that panel, so it's really cool that it went so well and it really helped people.
Yeah.
And I'm happy.
We like helping.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, my favourite bit of that panel was just mine and Blair's telepathy, but, you know.
Your what? I know what she was trying to say.
Yeah. I didn't realise the panel had started until I heard you guys start talking. It was like, crap, panel. And then panel stage, you guys already had the mics and already had your spiel going, so just Blair and I just looked at each other and went, props.
You were very good props.
We try.
There's so much chat going on. I'm like trying to do things, and I'm like, no, good chat. Grace is saying, if I could sew, I'd make a cosplay for William and Grell, but I'm all for sewing have very low grading textiles. Well, coming from somebody that taught themselves how to sew via YouTube tutorials, there's a very good option of buy things and amend them slightly. Like if you go to somewhere like Primark or a supermarket or a charity shop and buy a thing that might fit you and then kind of amend it slightly. It works.
What you're talking about? Why would you do such a thing?
To be honest, Odium you can probably get away with just straight up buying yourself a suit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more difficult unless you can find a big red coat.
Or, you know, just buy the cosplay.
That's true, yeah. That's very true. I always forget
That's
about
what
that.
I very nearly did for Grail. But then I couldn't find one I liked, and then I was going to commission. And I was like, I want to have something that I've commissioned just for me. And then I ended up making a coat.
Eventually, we're hopefully going to do. We're hoping to drag the others into an FMA group.
Yes.
For that one, we are just going to buy the military uniforms because that way they'll match.
Yeah.
And there are pre-existing really good versions of them. So let's just have those.
Well, that's the thing for like anything that's really popular in terms of cosplays, like anime cosplays, for example, and things like you said where it matches. Like we've all obviously got our Marauders as well, where literally we've all just gone onto the same link on eBay and gone click. give me some good robe times and tie times that all match.
And then we've just accessorised differently.
Yeah, we just use different accessories and stuff, and that kind of works. So you don't have to be able to sew or to do foam work or whatever. Just if you're like doing something like, I couldn't really go onto eBay and go type in like Mystique Evolutions cosplay, please. That's a little bit different. But like, there's so many things that you
probably
can.
find a like Halloween version of it, but it wouldn't. Yeah, like our Alliance Sarah stuff. And they've got like two different styles of military uniforms that are basically identical, but one's in green and one's but for some reason the green ones were like 20 quid cheaper than the red ones.
So we got green ones and a bunch of red ribbon.
Yeah.
And like went overall trim on them.
Have you guys ever worn that more than once?
Right your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only wore my one once because the character just wasn't as much fun as I thought they were going to be for me. So the one that I wanted to do was Ferret. I couldn't get a Ferret costume into the UK on time to wear it to the con. So I was like, oh, I'll do this other guy that I kind of like from it. And I was like, I don't like this guy as much as I thought I did.
He's like he's much more a me character.
Yeah. Like, I like the novel of the character. Like, he was good in the book, but, like, he wasn't
His,
in,
like, shining moment in the anime is him showing up late to a meeting in a corner with a bit of toast in his mouth. I'm like,
he's in the vampire apocalypse. Like, Little and stuff anymore, and he's just, like, picked up a Porsche off the road and just been like, yeah. Yes, I'm going to be late for my meeting. Might as well do it inside.
Richard's saying, so you have your own secret language. It feels like it sometimes, for sure. Like we're all very good friends. We've all known each other for 4 years.
Well, let's put it this way. You know Cards Against Humanity? We have enough cards that are self-done that we have bans against humanity. They're all in jokes, and no one else knows what they mean.
Apart from possibly, like,
Bethan. Our Lily from our Marauders panels, Neve, played last Sunday Con? Yes, last Sunday Con. And the amount of cards that she played and went, okay, I'm going to play this, and then you're going to explain what it means.
Because we have so many stupid in-jokes, it's insane. But that's the
just
thing.
happens when you talk with the same group of people for an extended period of time.
it's almost like we're friends and we like each other.
Really?
Despite the fact that we don't see each other like in person, like especially like as various there, you guys maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. But we talk every day on like Facebook.
The fact is as well, like when we're at cons, the way I explain it to people is like we're like a family in that we'll sometimes bicker, because that kind of happens when you literally are with people for like 4 or 5 days and you are tired and you're grumpy and you haven't had enough coffee, in my case usually. But like, we're all good friends and we just kind of get over it a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because we all know that it's just because we're tired. So like, when you've seen people, when you kind of seen each other like at your worst, it's like, trust me, we're fine. And then you get new people in the group, like when Victor comes to stay with us and we just go, sorry, you're just going to see the worst of us all now. I'm sorry.
Debbie and I tell you about, we went to go visit, well, I thought we were not even going to visit, we were going to London. And because one of my friends was coming with us, and her partner was giving us a ride into town. And so she said, well, why don't you just come over us for breakfast? Because this is when it was snowing weekend. Like, there's not going to be anyone in town, so we can have breakfast there. Just come over and I'll cook you something. It's like, yay, free breakfast. Cool. Now, Debbie and I are incredibly domestic.
You are.
We are not actual partners, but we are fucking so incredibly domestic that you wouldn't know.
Yep.
And it was Steve just sitting there. We were doing our usual bickering. It was Steve on the other side of the table, just looking back and forth between us. And just leaning into Iona's ears and going, they're adorable, can we keep them?
Pretty much. It's pretty much how we all see you. AC saying to Grace, just practice, and even if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. That is very true.
Yeah.
Grace is saying, does anyone have any tips on how to get your parents to let you have cosplay? I'm too old for that question.
Yeah. Most of us didn't
I got my parents to understand it most by, like, getting them to see it as, like, I'm making stuff. Like,
yeah, that's a good way
like,
of doing it.
oh, you're doing something creative, you're not just, like, I know we just said, oh, you can buy your costumes, but, like, I find that sometimes, like, parents are like, want to spend how many on a Halloween costume? It's not even October yet.
Yeah.
Like, getting my parents to see that, oh, like, this is something that you're making things with your hands.
Yeah,
Look
my
at
mum
you.
actually bought me a sewing machine when she found out I was interested in the whole kind of thing. I basically stole her sewing machine for quite a while, and it was a bit old and a bit clanky, and she basically bought me a sewing machine for my Christmas. And ever since then, she's been very supportive of the whole thing, really. It's quite nice.
I used the hell out of my dad because they were around for the weekend and I was trying to get casual Clint sorted for a shoot that a friend was coming to Bristol to have with me. And I was trying to get my wrist guard sorted. So I was just there watching TV, I was then going over to Dad and going, hold this there, I need scissors. Cut this there. And just using my dad as an extra pair of hands. And that was pretty much his reaction was, at least she's creative. Okay?
But yeah, I got into cosplay when I was like 28 and already living on my own with my partner, so...
Yeah.
I got into cosplay at uni.
I was like 18 and moved out to cosplay. I didn't really have to deal with the, like, parental disapproval. Like, my parents wouldn't say to any.
Yeah, your mom, like, has your costume. Like,
yeah, I don't sell or, like, make prints my cosplay. But my mum does. She puts it in the house.
Your mum, Nikki is the best. Like, she is the
Nikki's
best.
just Paige.
but yeah, I would say, like, pitch it to them as, like, a creative thing that you're doing, as opposed to, like, oh, they're going to this weird thing and dressing up. You're like, no, like, I'm doing this thing. Also, I found out that, like, as soon as my parents saw me, like, win a competition, they were far more into it. They were like, oh, you can compete, because, like, normies are weird like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I understand it now. This is why you're doing the thing. And then they're like, oh, you're doing that thing where you go away and you run around and pretend to be like people that don't exist, a bunch of another bunch of nerds. Cool.
Victor is saying, lick more cheese.
Find my cheese,
welcome to
cheese
the in-jokes.
Which, for reference, we're not going to explain.
Victor now has his own in-jokes with us. It's all cool.
After one weekend.
Hi, Grace. You have a nice day.
Ricky's saying, had a bit of a panic when the guy messaged me saying he wanted a life-size chain axe. Thankfully, when he sent me the measurements, it became clear he wanted a human scale one. That's always a good thing. Kieran's saying that's a good point. My dad suddenly started taking it more seriously with me when he recognised stuff I was doing the same as he'd seen my mum do when making clothes in the past. Ah, that makes sense. Especially like for sewing things. Like people tend to understand sewing things more.
Yeah. Like my mum definitely got the sewing more. My dad was like, he made that out of a bit of foam and like desperately wants to cosplay, but desperately also doesn't want to say that he wants to cosplay. Which is proper like.
I've met your dad. I want your dad to cosplay.
My parents were less confused about cosplay than my co-workers were.
See, my co-workers kind of got it, but that's because I work in an office full of nerds. So, like, they kind of get it.
Like, a couple of people at like my old job did, but I didn't really tell a lot of folk until a certain video came out, and one of my co-workers, one of my supervisors, one of the people I was in charge of, saw one of our meetings.
Oh no!
I was like, so you wouldn't happen to have a YouTube channel, would you? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. They're like Yuri on Ice, do you? And I was like,
oh no.
Okay. But they were super chill about it, and we're also a massive nerd, so it was okay.
Like my co-workers just kind of tend to are used to me just coming back from a car and going, here's some, like, got any pictures? And I'm like, here's some pictures of what we've been doing. And they're like, cool, that was cool. I'm like, yeah, it is cool.
My immediate co-worker's really cool. Like, she lets me actually bounce ideas off her. The funny time was when I went to a laughing convention with a friend of mine, and her co-workers were so interested that they wanted pictures of both of us in all of our costumes because they wanted to see how we changed. I was like, sure.
Well, you do have the chameleon face, Sarah, so you know.
I think that was the con as well, where I went from Viking to Greek god to... What else did I do that year? I don't remember. LARPs. I did like 8 LARPs that year. I don't remember everything I did. What happens when you sign up for every single slot at a LARPing convention, and then you have regrets?
Oh dear. Did you not have any rest, Sarah? Jeez.
Seeing as how it's that year, define rest. That year, I did kind of stay up with people at a house party drinking until about 6 in the morning.
Oh dear.
I didn't have a game that morning, so it's fine. Yeah, at Consequences, sleep is kind of for the weak.
I loved it. It's a LARP one called Consequences.
Well, it used to have a board gaming LARP 9 months earlier called Conception. But unfortunately, the place where we were doing it had a refit. And what Consequences survived because they had some time to sort of work around it. If they started kicking it in right at the point just before Conception. And enough people got annoyed by it and didn't think that Conception kind of died, unfortunately. Yeah, it was Debbie's favourite.
Yeah, I was going to say, I always remember Debbie saying that she was going to these ones as well with you, which is
They've
unusual
got
for Debs.
a replacement called?
Contingency.
Contingency is the replacement. So But no, it's gone to the point of conception where I will just sign up at the end of conception at the end of consequences for the following year.
Mm.
Because it's fun, I know I'm going to want to do it, and that way it's a tenner cheaper. So...
So, yeah.
AC is saying, sorry, Kieran is saying, yeah, my dad's still baffled, but I made a dying ass sword in the garden, haha. I mean, Shade is saying, my parents cosplay, but my mom understands it, but my college friends don't. Like, you have different groups of friends that you do different stuff with, and that's healthy, quite frankly. AC, for me, my parents, aunts and uncles don't really understand it, but my whole family are nerds. Most of my cousins are getting cosplay now, and I'm conversing them. All of course.
I definitely think more people are starting to get what it is because it's kind of reaching mass media and stuff. Like there's documentaries on the BBC and stuff about it, so people are like, "Oh yeah, it's cosplay, it's a thing."
Always positively, heroes of cosplay.
Oh, Heroes of Cosplay is a bad show, but it is banter.
It's bad in some of the best ways though.
As long as you watch it knowing that is not what cosplay is like in the slightest, then it's fine.
Bloody SunnyCon got me last weekend, didn't they, as well? Because yeah, I totally didn't realise, because I was thinking, it's Easter weekend, blah blah blah. But it was really early in the morning, and I'd just seen SunnyCon had just posted on their page, and they went, "Oh, we're getting the guys out from Geordie Shore now." I'm like, I have watched some of Geordie Shore before, and I was like, what the heck? Oh yeah, they're entering the cosplay competition, they're doing all sorts of, and I was like, oh my god. So they actually did get me because it was an April Fool's.
I could
talking about terrible TV.
Bathroom. Nell was raging.
Yep.
I thought she was going to call up the organisers. Not bad.
It was, I was like, what? What the heck?
They got us good with that one.
They got me good. They got me good.
It's not a thing that it's in Newcastle as well, so it was big.
Exactly, and that's why it got me, I think. And I was like, oh no, I know, obviously, they're from Newcastle, Geordie, and everything. And I was like, no!
I could have seen it being something that the producers of that show would want to, get in on.
Well,
just some action.
I've cut out some misshapen daggers that I'm basically going to stick together, and obviously they don't actually match right now, but they will by the time I've finished.
You're going to have so much sanding in your future, Mel.
I know, I'm just going to get the craft knife once they're stuck together, and at least trim them down a little bit, because they are a little bit uneven right now. But it's a vague shape and it fits my hand, so, it's fine.
Well, bless.
Where's my contact glue gun? There it is. But yeah, we had a really good time at Insomnia last week. We obviously met lots of really nice people. We loved having
some
a table
people that are here.
Yeah. We loved having a table again, because it just means you get to meet so many, folk that come up to the table, and you have, one space as well, where you can kind of be like, we're here all weekend.
Yeah.
Also, crafty times. We were craft streaming. We're crafting.
Oh, we weren't streaming, but we were crafting.
We were crafting. Debbie made a whole Phoenix Fire gauntlet over the whole weekend.
She's gone suspiciously quiet now because she's considering redoing part of the pieces. Shh. And yeah, I'm going to dob you with it because it's funny.
That's fine. It was also all hand done because we couldn't have any power tools, so that's the
That was the worst part. Yeah. Having the mouse sander would have made that a lot quicker and easier.
Yeah.
Never shall we take it for granted again.
Well, I've got my Dremel, but I don't have a mouse sander. I kind of might regret this.
I am rather jealous of the mouse sander.
I mean, it needs some new sandpaper for it that I'm not entirely sure where we get.
I've got a...
Hey! Yeah. This is the nice thing about moving in with a cosplayer. She comes with her own heat gun and mouse sander. All the other benefits as well, you know, details. But yeah, heat gun and mouse sander.
And, you know, a spare sewing machine for when yours blows up upstream.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, very helpful. Can't afford a new one right now. I have to pay for Disney. We are a bit poorer than expected at this time this month. Bloody MOT.
Being adults is crap.
Don't like adulting.
But weirdly enough, like, we did actually not spend a huge amount of money last weekend because we were sensible humans and brought things with us for lunches and things, which was good.
There was tasty, mostly pasta. Some of them were less tasty than others.
The only merch thing I bought at the con was like the Insomnia t-shirt.
And I think we were the only two that bought them.
You were.
Crap.
The only thing that I was going to buy, Blair bought.
Yeah, I think they're fun.
Rich is saying he's going to have to go and get cracking with some of his own stuff. Hope to catch you soon. See you soon. We do this most Sundays, to be honest, so feel free to come and drop in on us.
Because it makes us craft.
Yep.
I mean, we like talking to you all.
Yeah, it makes us craft.
We've been playing Dragon Age 2 for the past 3 days.
Hey,
It's a good time.
it's your boys.
Well, I have to go and look at Anders now. God damn it.
Yep.
You're the worst.
Very good.
He's the best terrible boy.
Well, I'm waiting because I can't really do much on this anyway until this contact adhesive dries. So, you know, image search is not too intensive on my computer.
AC is Frankensteining a wig right now. What are you doing?
Oh, he doesn't have like a full beardy beard. We're okay with that. I can do stubble with makeup. So that's all good.
Yeah. He's just a bit stuffy.
Give me a full-length image, you buggers.
Computer says no, Mel.
No, he's typing full-length, that's why. But his face doesn't look too difficult, which is something. Oh, apparently full-length doesn't even want to exist either, right? Come on. His jacket is interesting.
Comes in 2 colors. Regular and emo.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh, damn it. Why won't you give me a full thing?
You want me to find a full image of him?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So's this.
To assess how difficult he is.
Here comes Luke to fix Mel's life.
I'm just going to get someone else's cosplay image of him because I feel like that would be quicker. They're a good anything they put their face in. Abyssinian cosplay.
Oh, yeah.
What? They're good.
They are good. They are good.
Okay, annoyingly, that one I just pulled up is not a full image.
Yay! I have a potion bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty.
Don't know if it'll hold up, but hey.
Shade saying I made a start of my Kingdom Hearts cosplay, which is good. Yay! Who are you doing from Kingdom Hearts?
Oh, there's a full image of the back.
Have I got a craft knife that's not really, really blunt? I don't know. Oh. There's about 3 or 4 there and they're all blunt.
Sent you one now.
Cool, let's have a little look at the boy. Oh, Bistian cosplay is a good lad.
I'll send you this close up the front as well. So they took their costumes to Euro cosplay.
Nice.
So I figure if anyone's gonna have all the details, it's gonna be them.
Yeah. Like, I've seen some of their other work that they do, and I like their work that they do. Yeah.
Yeah, their stuff
It's
is.
so much easier to use.
Okay, yeah, his stuff is stunning. Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, there's another full length front one pick.
There's a lot of leather work, boy.
Which is your favourite thing to do, Mel?
It
Shut up.
actually is, though. I actually like leather because I'm weird.
Also, I've just found a whole bunch of
Stuff of it on the mannequin.
I like his wig as well that he uses. Like, that's pretty.
Yeah, he's got a sort of like half ponytail thing going on.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty. Damn it.
Yay! Mel on board.
The worst.
No, actually, you're now the worst.
The worst.
But we will say it's really not hard to get Mel on board with things.
It's really not.
I now want Mel to go Google, like, Anders' backstory. I realise that she's now the worst.
Am I going to like him?
Yes and no, because he's the best boy, but also the worst boy.
Yeah, but those are my favourites.
He really likes cats, and he thinks he's doing the right thing.
Power Prince is here, saying hello. Shade's saying I can't decide between Axel or Roxas, and then Kieran's like, Anders is brilliant, so Kieran's obviously on board. Thanks, Kieran. Thanks for your support.
Well, Mel, if your friends don't force you into cosplay, who will?
Jade, I guess it depends on how much you hate yourself with wigs.
That's true.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate yourself with wigs?
Well,
And that'll kind of answer which one of those two assholes you're doing.
They're both kind of spiky boys anyway.
Yeah, but one is worse spiky boy than the other. Hence why I was saying it's not whether you hate yourself, but how much you hate.
Yeah. That ain't gonna work in that one.
Love cosplay.
I love cosplay.
My favourite hobby. Oh. Almost finished going on all the time, Alistair.
Oh! AC saying, Debbie and Sarah, since you're out coming to Rycon, I'm going to give your prezzies to one of the others for them to give to you. Oh, bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. Give it to Mel. We'll be going to be seeing Mel slightly sooner than the others.
Aren't we?
We're picking her up.
Oh, yeah.
I say slightly sooner because it'd be like an evening, but yeah.
Like,
That's true though, because then we can just leave it in my house and we have to take them all the way to Sunnycon and back. So that's what we've kind of decided on now.
Yeah, well, we worked out that one, it's a lot of driving for Disney. One, it was hard.
Then fuck yourself up and do what's his face then? Axel. You still like them after that.
Yeah, rather than flying to Sunny and Mel training to Sunny, we're just going to drive up, pick up Mel, stay over for the night, and then drive across to Newcastle instead. Save a bit of monies.
And I get a lift, so I'm very happy because I had to carry all my stuff to and from Insomnia, and it was very heavy.
Yeah, when a bit of monies is like 60 quid each, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
It also means we can pay it, like on the day rather than pre-booking stuff, which I'm fine with. I am poor.
Kieran saying, I have a kind of a problematic taste in DA characters though. Well...
No, do you like Solus?
Yeah.
Oh no, Kieran. Not nasty racist egg, Grandpa. No. He's nasty racist than an egg, Grandpa.
Yeah, but Victor likes Solus as well. They're all just wrong.
He's also wrong.
What was funny though was how excited we were all getting on the Saturday because ergo we're all Dimitri was in Dorian on Saturday obviously for the masquerade and won best performance Insomnia, and we all started getting really excited for the next day when we were all wearing Dragon Age.
It's a very good time.
I still haven't actually seen the performance yet, so I do actually need to see that.
I'd say I'll edit quicker for you, but I won't.
Okay, this didn't quite work because this foam is really thick. And I stuck them together. Obviously, they don't quite match up. I need to really get into them, but I think it'll make it too small if I get really into these seams. So what
you kind of want it to be smaller than you think than you want it.
True. It'll work.
Think of how thin a blade is.
I need to, yeah, but that's why I'm got it bigger so that I can Dremel on the sides hopefully. It's just the knife is definitely not working because the foam's too thick. So I'm gonna have to Dremel the whole thing basically around the edges. Which is fine, but it also means that I'm just getting really annoyed with this knife. And me getting annoyed with knives is really not a good sign. Can't hear you, Alison.
Try heating it up first.
Yeah, true. I think I have a hot knife though, actually.
Mel has fancy gear.
No, I just get bought presents. Shade saying I'm getting the train through to Newcastle for SunnyCon, so I'll probably see you guys at Con. Ah, yeah, Sunny, yay!
We are doing 3 panels now at Sunny.
Yes!
Boy, howdy.
1 per day, hopefully.
Or all 3 might be on the same day.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not, otherwise there'll be lots of quick changes for us. We won't be able to manage that. So that'll be fun. Kieran's saying, he is, but I have no shame. I like Sarah too. I like Sarah. I don't care.
I love the idea of Sarah. I hate the execution.
Shade saying, I love having Sarah on my team. She's one of my favourite characters.
I actually really like how they've done Sarah, but I find it so fucking annoying.
We've had quite a few friends that are very like Sarah. And
They're not friends anymore.
that's probably the best way to put it.
I think she's a very well done and realistic kind of character, like she feels like a real person.
Yeah.
But, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like she's annoying as anything, but you know. There's a lot of video game characters that I found really annoying anyway. Like if I was actually to meet them in person, like probably. Shade saying I'll probably get lost, but I'll be fine. Honestly, Shade, like getting to the con from the train station is actually really easy, genuinely. Yeah. Because it's the Newcastle football stadium, so it's very well signposted. And literally, if you go and ask anybody in the street, and you just go, how do I get to St James's Park? They'll be able to tell you, because it's it's the main football stadium. But it's about a 20-minute walk, so it's really not far. But yeah, we kind of like have a hotel right in between the train station and the con, which is quite nice. We're staying in the same one again as we stayed in last year because it was very well located.
Yeah.
We also have a big, massive group of folk coming this time.
Oh boy, how's he doing? How many are we up to now? Like 6?
Well, we've got 12 for the rooms that we're booked in. And then we have Ergo, and they've adopted Victor, so Victor's coming down as well. So,
yeah, if you're a Victor fan, and for some reason you're here, then come live that up.
It's looking much more likely.
Kieran's saying, yeah, Sarah would probably scare me if I met her in person. Shade saying that pretty helpful. Honestly, like, it is genuinely really easy to get to. That's coming from me, who normally gets lost everywhere and Google Maps everything.
I mean, also Google Maps is a thing.
Yeah.
Right?
But if I remember rightly, it's literally like down 2 roads anyway.
Yeah.
It's right in the centre of Newcastle, which is nice. It's really good for like the thing of, getting food and stuff like that, because that was the thing about being at the NEC last weekend, is we were staying also near the NEC, which kind of meant we couldn't really go into town to like get food or anything really. A little bit limited at times.
And by that time it's too late and you're too tired to want to travel in town.
Yeah.
Travel back, just to eat food. You're like,
especially when you're filming till 10 o'clock at night.
Especially when you're filming till 10 o'clock at night.
Bethan's here. Flynn came over and he stole all my sewing pins and knocked over all my craft foam. I love him.
Oh, the last part of your birthday present arrived, or I say arrived, was left in my locker at work for me. So I'll try and get them posted down to you. Do you want me to send you a picture of it, or do you want it to be a surprise?
Kieran's saying, oh cool, I didn't know the Ergo guys were coming too. Neither did I until this weekend then, and I'm like, oh, you guys are coming too. Awesome, that's like 16 people that we know that are going. Yay!
Bro,
We've got some people to come to panels and help us film. That's always a good thing. Plus, SunnyCon's a really good con. Like, don't know how long we've been saying this for, but SunnyCon's a really good con.
Yeah. Like, our panels were, like, really well attended even when we didn't know people that were going.
Yeah, very true.
that kind of thing go by the last.
We spent so much money last year though, like insane, like because we liked all the pretty things that were in the dealers hall.
Yeah, not looking forward to that, but
Don't spend all your Disney money.
I would like not to, but I want to take a lot of money to Disney so that I can buy anything I want to. This is why I'm poor, is I'm trying to save up all of my savings and just blow it all at Disney.
Yeah.
Like, I'm planning on taking at least $1,000.
Well, and the thing is as well, like, you're going to want to do things like the interactive ones and things like that, you know, you kind of have to do, because that's the thing.
Did you mean the first stop when we get to Universal, Mel? I want to be able to, like, if we want to eat out a couple of evenings, we don't have to budget for everything else we want to get. I just want to have enough.
Yeah. You don't want to like spend all that money to get there and then not be able to like enjoy it to the fullest.
Yeah. Also, we need to finish paying for the damn thing first, so. And the extra stuff we want, like if we want to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which we do, but it's also relatively expensive, so.
He's saying he just signed into his email that he uses for school, and my name is Charlie. My name has been officially changed in my school. Yay! That's awesome.
Great, dude. That's fantastic.
Bethan's saying, I will cry if you send a photo or if I see it in person. Either way, tears.
I've already sent it.
Yeah.
Her response is, oh no, he is so good. I love him. My sweet boy.
Aww.
Perpetual winky boy.
Shade saying, my friend had an issue with his sewing machine one time and he's begging me to take him to con. He lives at the other end of the country, which is the problem. Well, it is and it isn't, because trains do go from the other end of the country. However, they are also quite expensive. Which is why, basically, when these guys said, hey, I can drive up and stay over at yours and that'll save us money, and I'm like, I will throw you money, because my train would have cost me 80 quid. So, you know, me sharing in petrol will be a lot cheaper than 80 quid, I would hope.
Thinking it's going to work out something like 30 each.
Yeah, like, that's
Like
perfectly cool with me, trust me.
Max will probably be about 40 each, and that's still half the train.
Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. I'm like, trust me, I'd be happy to pay up to 50 quid, because that will still save me money and, like, the issues of trying to get all my shit on trains.
I'm still going to point you out to remember that we have a small car.
Yeah, no, of course, but to be honest, in terms, I'm not bringing Dragon Age, so that's kind of my big cosplay that takes up all the room.
Yeah.
Like, I'm bringing, what am I bringing? Mel?
No.
Killian.
Serious.
Sirius, like, has literally just nothing.
And North.
Are you serious? Wear something.
You disgust me.
Your boyfriend has spoken.
God damn it.
Yeah, you've got Merle, Killian, North, and Sirius.
Yeah, like, the only one that might be slightly bulky is North's coat.
Which
like,
we can just take on top of everything if need be.
Yeah. Like, fine. Like, Merle's a bit bulky, but he's not too bad. Like, he squishes down fairly small.
Mm.
Like all your stuff is fabric.
Yeah, like, as long as there's no kind of armour, it doesn't get as big, whereas when you start trying to squeeze that into a case, along with a sword and a shield that don't squish, that's when you start having problems. Which is why I'm really looking forward to if I do wear Bellatrix to Rycon, because she squishes down so small. She's great.
Okay.
Which is impressive for that thing.
Yeah. Like, the only thing that doesn't squish down for her is the corset. But again, the corset's fairly small, it's an underbust, so it's not too bad. Heidi Black Rose, hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. What is the best thing and worst thing about cosplayers and making cosplays?
Hand sewing, anything.
I love hand
All
sewing.
with my life on the sleeves.
Foam work is my worst thing.
I'm going to agree with Debbie as the worst thing of cosplay is having to spend money to cosplay.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it is not a cheap hobby. Best thing is, for me, the best thing is seeing people's faces light up when they recognise your character.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Seeing like the reactions to like the Teen Titans and Harley as well was really cute last weekend, because obviously Ergo had a massive, well, had all three of them in Teen Titans, and then Blair joined them as well, and then Sarah was in Harley, and obviously I've never really been into DC, like DC is not my jam, but seeing like little kids coming up to you and stuff, and then like adults as well, because it's their childhood, they're just like, oh my god, it's so cool, like, it's really cool to see.
Apparently there was one little boy who got in for a photo with the Ergo boys and then just went along the line hugging their knees before they moved off.
Cute.
Nathan's just posted his look very grill, shit the world of editing. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Lucas finishing the Grell coat, like, it's you're not wrong on that one. It's finally getting finished.
It is the third sign of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
I am vaguely working on a dagger thing. I'm kind of just playing with foam, really. But it needs a lot of dremeling, which I cando on stream. So
Over my mum. Yeah.
it's got a vague shape of
You know
a
what?
dagger. Sarah's working on Disney bound stuff. Debbie's working on various projects. She was working on a potion bottle last time I saw her, but she's disappeared.
By the desk.
Oh, she's there at the desk. She's hiding. She's hiding.
Just laughing.
She'll come over and show us some stuff. But yeah, I kind of stole a dagger for Cassandra last weekend. Quite liked her with the dagger, so I figured I've got some foam. Might as well have a play. And get my foam work skills up. Yay!
Look at you trying to level up.
Yeah, trying, failing, hooray!
Yeah, I'm thinking about 8 Disney bound outfits because I can, basically.
Well, the thing is as well, and you can kind of be like, hey, it's really warm today, I'll wear this, or hey, I fancy wearing this one, or whatever. If they're all fairly, like, easy to pack and stuff, then why not?
The amount of people who have gone, but how will you have room for your regular clothes? Like, this is going to be my regular clothes.
Yeah, that's going to be your regular clothes, exactly. Like, because
I
Disney...
don't understand the question.
Yeah, I'm taking 3 Disney bound and 3 Harry Potter outfits because someone has a problem.
It is funny. It is funny how Debbie now got you doing Sirius as well. Like, you are now Sirius too.
I mean, not gonna lie, she's got a point. I will have so much more fun in Sirius than I would in Peter.
Yeah, you would.
Like, she's not wrong.
Yeah. Like, Sirius is definitely more your type of character.
He is,
I just kind of stole him first.
But if you didn't already have him on lockdown before the panel started, I might have ended up as Sirius, but I didn't dare fight you for it because you'd win.
Yep.
Also, your sister is next level. Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
You are my head canon Narcissa Black.
Sister is fun.
Sister is definitely, like, definitely so good now. Can never replace Sister now. It's like, no.
Well, I think the interactive one that Debbie's planning on getting is going to be Sirius's. I'm just going to pitch that for photos. Yeah.
Bethan's saying, I'll ring my mum and tell her I love her because the world's ending because Grell is happening. AC's asking, Alison, how's the knitting going? Shade saying, I'm babysitting my friends as they work on their cosplays for a con that they're going to, but I can't remember which one. Fair enough.
Sometimes you need a babysitter just to make you sit there and work.
That's what the stream kind of is for us.
Yeah, this stream is just us all kind of going, right, don't kill yourself with heat guns or foam or anything else.
Just the fact that you feel really guilty if everyone's just crafting and you're not.
Yeah, pretty much.
And something to do.
Like, I'm far better with a Dremel than I am with a knife, and that's still the case. Because I know I can get these edges nice and smooth with a Dremel. Can I, heck, get them done with a knife? But I'm trying. I'm just not great at craft knife stuff. I got quite good at a Dremel because I could Dremel the whole of Cassandra's thing, so.
I have so much Disney-bound stuff left to buy. Mostly because for some reason, last time I checked, Primark didn't have leggings in yet. And I was very confused.
Bethan saying, don't bother with the knife, to be honest, I'll just blunt it. Fam, do you know how many blades I've got? I've got plenty of blades, I'll be fine.
Also, Mel is stubborn.
Yep.
She's still at the locking off big bit second.
Like, I'm just literally just trying to get some kind of shape together. Good knife is good for blopping off big old chunks, so yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. You got one in your leg now. I know, well, it didn't land on my leg, it's fine.
Mel is more playing than anything else right now.
Pretty much. Like, this is literally just, I've got spare foam. I've literally never used any of my 10mm foam. Because Cassandra needed 5mm, and then like the 1mm for just details. So I was like, I've got absolutely loads of 10mm foam. Maybe I should try and make something with it. Fair enough, I'll play.
Okay. Bored now.
Bethan, I'm calling 999. Wee woo, nerd alert. Just a little.
I'm so glad you're our taco.
Barry's gonna get so much abuse.
I resemble that remark.
Yep. You should. You're gonna get so much abuse.
It's fine.
Don't abuse the barreled.
It's fine, because what I can do, see, is I can bring a book and then ignore you guys. And see how long it takes.
Ignoring character.
We'll see how long it takes for someone to grab the book off me and start doing Piggy in the middle.
It'll be an open taco.
Yeah.
Not 5 minutes in.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Pretty much. Bethan, I'll sit on you.
Could be either way. Yeah, sure. Let's see how your sister thinks about you sitting on her boyfriend. Sure, this will go well.
Just climb up Sarah's back like a bush baby and then on her shoulders for the panel. I want to see this.
It weighs nothing. I possibly could.
Don't get that idea in our head, Sarah!
Done. Fuck yourself there, Sarah. What in the line?
But yeah, we're gonna try a Adventure Zone panel for SunnyCon. It's been agreed, but not officially announced yet. But we will be doing it. So yeah, that's the thing. So
A tip campfire live with Bandursnatch Studio.
and then we are also doing a Marauders panel, and we're also doing a makeup panel. Yes, a makeup panel. That's Sunny.
Yeah.
So we will be doing all the panels, which is fun. But we get to do like 2 in-character panels, which is quite nice. So that should be fun. But yeah, Bethan is being our taco for Adventure Zone. So yeah. I will just be a very quiet dwarf boy because I can't talk properly through the beard, which is always fun. I will need a microphone. What is this?
However, Mel will require a microphone.
I can't just shout.
To be fair, I might as well.
Hmm.
The deeper I have to make that voice, the less volume I get.
Well, considering last weekend I had to have a microphone because I was losing my voice all weekend because I started off the weekend ill.
Mel, you thought about just not being shit and being not ill all con?
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Like, my voice is still not great, like, right now. But it's getting there. But it also meant as well I kept having to take the beard off, basically, when I was talking to people across the table, because I couldn't be heard through the beard. I couldn't project my voice enough to talk across the table at people. I was like, oh my life.
To be fair, there was also a lot of background noise at the table.
There was a lot of background noise at the table, and at the panel as well, to be fair. Because it's Insomnia and there's lots of stuff going on and lots of noise. Whereas in a panel room at SunnyCon, it's going to be slightly different. Because it's a dedicated panel room for that panel, rather than having lots of noise.
I'm just kind of hoping that it's going to be less warm than it was last Sunny.
Yes, that would be very nice. Otherwise there might be a few roasty toasty banders that are literally roasting in their cosplays while they sit in them. AC saying, I'll leave for a few minutes and come back to Beth and threatening Sarah by sitting on her. It's pretty standard.
Pretty standard.
Kieran saying, hype for seeing that panel. Well, you better bring some, you better get some boys done. Get some boys. SweatCon. Mark 2. Because SunnyCon Mark 1 was SweatCon. Yeah, sweaty. Shade saying, I'm so glad.
I just remember the Cassandra sweat patches.
It's a bad time. It's a bad time.
I mean, it was banter, but it was a bad time.
It's a bad time.
Possibly the fun now.
That's the most annoying thing is that I really don't sweat very much. So the fact that I was so sweaty was just kind of a testament as to how goddamn warm I was. I was like, I really need a shower. Luckily, I didn't wear her for another day because that would have been a bad time. That's also the reason why I tend not to plan to wear Cassandra or indeed Mel for more than one day, in case it is really warm and I get really sweaty and gross. Because then I'm like, I'm not going to want to put that on if it's all sweaty and gross. No. No.
Moving on to less disgusting topics.
Gross.
So far in this chat, Mel has talked about how sweaty she was, how gross her feet were.
I'm just a gross boy.
And instead he's just gassing us inside our home.
What are you doing, Debbie?
Spray paint.
Spray
Inside.
painting.
Windows
Now.
Shut up. Only one side of the blade is done.
To be fair, Luke can't say anything because you spray paint in your bath. So
Yeah, with the extractor fan on, we're not peasants.
I just got
If I
outside.
feel over with a silly smile on my face,
Debbie,
I know
you've
why.
got a garden. What the heck?
They're outside.
Yeah.
Funny that.
Fine.
Point, most.
Like Luke and Alison
Hey,
don't
what we do.
like they don't have an outside space, so they can't. But you do.
It's far. It's far away.
It's far and it's cold. Am I right?
I mean, it's a whole 10 steps. It's terrible.
Oh no, Bethan. Call out post. Banda got a sweat kink. That's just nasty.
Why?
Yeah, you
Because
started it, Mel.
Uh, On more nice topics,
I mean,
Kieran's
Beckett
saying,
always thought it, but
I'm changing the topic. Kieran's saying, as of this moment, Johan officially has a tunic done too, just not done the bottom hem yet because I'm debating embroidering the void fish into it if I have time and motivation. Oh my god, do it.
Oh.
Do it!
That's awesome!
Is the bottom bit of my lip.
Johan.
I've actually seen some really cool Voidfish cosplayers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of want to do the thing.
Yeah, void fish cosplay is good.
Garrel. I still kind of want a Garrel.
Yeah, Garrel would be good as well. Debbie, have you not got enough lovely Taz cosplays yet?
Apparently
Nope.
not.
No such thing.
Only got 3.
I only have 2, and Killian's very casual.
3.5.
Well, when did she forget about it?
Sloan, but technically I haven't really started her properly, so she doesn't count.
And yet she's still trying to con me into doing Hurley. But I'm having to point out the fact that I'm taller than you!
You would
I'm
still
going
be
to
adorable
have
at first, though.
When has being tall ever stopped us cosplaying short people?
I mean,
Well,
it's
you're not
easy to put together because she wears a karate gi. So I could just buy a karate gi. But I still make absolutely no freaking promises, woman.
I love how married you are.
So married.
Yeah. My wife is irritated because apparently she can't be replaced. She got very annoyed. I have multiple wifeys.
Kira's saying, I will try it, I just lost my sanity last time I did embroidery on Cecil. Oh dear.
Well, maybe that's because you were embroidering Cecil. I mean, it kind of comes with the gig.
I tried embroidery, didn't really get on very well with it, which is weird because I like hand sewing.
See, I don't mind embroidery.
What? This is like an alternative universe.
And they say, can I be rich? Just asking.
No.
Asking for a friend.
There is no universe in which you are rich.
Rude. I mean, accurate, but rude.
I need some more contact adhesive. Mine's pretty much dead.
So, we do have a really cool video that will be coming that you guys can see when we were at Insomnia. Got a really empty little box because I was bored, which are a bunch of guys and basically basically stuff to make cosplays with, and specifically like clothes and like adhesives and sealants and stuff. And they gave us a box of exciting things. And I was gonna come and shake the box at me.
Yay!
So I've got some stuff. So, and I will hopefully be filming that tomorrow. And you guys can see all the exciting things.
Because we kind of like, they were basically also in the cosplay zone, and we kind of just kept going over to them and chatting to them. And then like we were like sewing bits of their foam and things, and then they quite liked the fact that we were doing that, so it's fun. But they have really, really, really pretty foam. I'm excited to see what you do with it.
I'm gonna try everything.
Try all the things. Because I apparently need more foam, because apparently I'm going to be building more armour. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to need much more foam though for Anders. It would be more fabric stuff.
Yeah. Feathers in it, Mel.
It does have leather in it. And I do still have
Feathers. See that those pauldrons that you've got? The cloak? Oh, feathers, Mel.
I get to experience your feather pain.
But it was like,
Oh no, not the cupboard, Debbie.
the
No.
suffer is I suffered.
I don't know you want me to suffer, it's just me. But I do want a big project, so.
And that would be a big project.
Kieran's saying, I think I'll like it more with Johan because I won't be trying to do it through 3 layers of waistcoat. That's a good point.
Yeah.
And Shade saying I need to find some more wool because I'm running low. Luckily, wool is fairly easy to source. Or at least it is for me because I've got a fabric shop that literally has a whole section on wool. So
Your fabric store.
everyone wants my fabric store, and then I go to the Manchester one and they go, well, the Preston one's now small. So yay!
Armour in your fabric store.
Yay for Abacans. It's the best. And then eventually I'll go back to Sandy Leather as well and get some more leather, which I might need. Some more leather time. But yeah, like, considering I got a load of stuff last year, obviously, for Cassandra, so I got, like, foam and wool, not wool, foam and leather, and stuff like that. Like, I got fairly expensive stuff, but it's lasted me, like, this long, and I'm still working with it now. So, you know, it's pretty good. Hi! But yeah, I'm excited to see what you do with Cosplay Forge foam because the samples of the foam that they had were beautiful. And I'm like, foam times. Also, contact adhesive times because apparently I've run out. So, we shall see. We shall see. Shade, what cosplays are you bringing to SunnyCon? Have you decided yet? That's what I want to know, the important questions.
What?
Crystals.
Because I think we already all know what cosplays we're bringing because of our panels. So, what are you giggling at?
Debbie is filling a potion bottle with crystals that she has because she nicked them from her sister's wedding.
They were gonna get thrown out, so I scavenged all of the little crystals off the tables. It took me ages.
That is such a fucking good thing.
Cosplayers never throw anything out. We were discussing this morning.
And then if you do, you regret it because 2 months later you need it.
Yep. Except for me, that actually like clears out my cosplay room because I realised that basically all of my like really early cosplays are either really badly sewn, got really bad material, or were just bought anyway. So I'm not really got much attachment to any of them. So I've already thrown out quite a few, but like I've still kept some bits that are okay, like my big long red cloak, which I might end up using. Shade's saying they're not sure at the moment as to what cosplays we'll bring. That's fair enough. But it is a while off. It's just we know what cosplays we're already bringing because of panels. Because, you know, Marauders need to be brought, and Taz needs to be brought. And
I think there's a plan for at least one CMV shoot.
Like, we all have several CMV plans, is the thing. We need to, like, get it down and get it sorted as to what we want to do. That was another thing that was really cool about Insomnia is obviously some of us did some Dragon Age work with Victor on Sunday. And we did lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of filming. Lots and lots and lots. We were filming till 10 o'clock at night. But basically, Victor's already edited one of the videos. And it's already up on his channel. And it's really cool. So if you haven't already seen it, go over to Victor's channel. But, you know, I really liked Alison as Hawk because that was really fun to watch when you were filming it. Just this booming voice as well, just like suddenly comes out of Alison and I'm like, hi.
I didn't have a hot voice before that point because I've never had a voice for anything. So it's like the night before in the hotel, just going, I need to come up with some sort of a voice for her. So,
You did a good voice time. It's all good.
You went to somewhere between Thor and Brian Blessed.
yeah.
It was very loud in person. It was great. But yeah,
So, like, subtlety is not something
that you came to Garrett Hawk for.
I was having a vague look through the comments on that video already, and one of them is just Drunk Hawk!
Yeah.
Yep. Because there's a lot of comments. But yeah, that video was a lot of fun to film. But it's funny how, like, because Victor works a lot with the script, and we work obviously a lot more with improv, and it's funny how, like, we kind of met in the middle with some stuff. It was really interesting to me, because obviously I've never really done any kind of script work whatsoever before, but obviously didn't want to, like, be like, no, I'm not going to do any script work, because that would just be silly. It's Victor's thing. But it was really cool to kind of see, like, how it develops and how we kind of came up with other ideas and stuff. So that should be fun. But yeah, Dragon Age times was good times. Shade's saying I'm broke at the moment, so I can't order wigs. That's fair enough. Wigs can be a bit pricey at times, depending on what you need.
I wasn't going to, and then Debbie found her loop wig back on eBay.
Wow! Okay, buy like 8 of them, because that's a bitchin' wig.
I've been vaguely coveting it for Harley, so it's like, I have no money, but I don't care, bye. So, yeah.
It's a very nice wig. Like, the thing is as well with eBay wigs, sometimes you can get like some not so great ones, but then sometimes you get some amazing ones. Like Bellatrix was an eBay wig, and she's amazing.
You do have to grip the top a little carefully on that one because it's a bit thin, but it looks so cute on.
It looks really cute.
Also, you're blonde underneath a blonde wig, so
yeah, I'd be fine. Debbie's not so much. Debbie keeps meaning to get a flesh-coloured.
It arrived
Afterwards, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day after.
Yeah. She now has a tan-coloured wig net, so that'll help.
I tend not to do blonde characters, so I'm alright. But of course, like having to colour my sideburns in for Cassandra because apparently my sideburns were showing slightly, and I was just like, well, those are blue. Let's get some eyeshadow on those then.
your hairline is just ungodly though.
I actually managed to sew Cassandra's wig though, and it actually worked. So I'm proud of that.
Yay!
Yay for doing wig work finally.
We grow so fast. Like that, I mean,
That had to receive a packet of shame for a while.
yeah, but that's because it's been the downstream.
Yeah, true.
There's also where we did panels, and literally it was just, so let's tell another story about Mel, shall we? And how silly she is.
Well, you gotta stop doing silly stuff then, don't you, Mel?
Can't they drift that way, Mel? You're just a mine shaft of dumbass stories.
Well, yeah. You're not wrong.
Like, we tried telling stories about us, and then they just drifted back to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna die now.
It's a while till SunnyCon.
Yeah, you might forget. Go back and rewatch this every week to keep her memory fresh. So how goes everyone's projects?
I'm just gonna trimming my own scissors now.
Shit, man. Shit, oh gosh.
AC saying, I'm currently working on my secret cosplay while sketching down ideas for a cosplay I'm making for my friend. That's cool.
Ooh,
Secret cosplay.
Secret. You've only successfully had a secret cosplay once, and it was only secret to one person. So
I've never had a secret cosplay. I'm way too I'm excited about this thing.
like I was gonna secretly make Scar a surprise. Elena with Scar to go with her Simba, but then I couldn't remember my whole list of characters, so I just showed the whole list and then forgot till afterwards. I was like, oh, Jack Scar! Bugger, so I am.
The only one that was really, really cute to see was when Theo did Gambit for Debbie.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Hey, we did well at keeping that one secret.
Yeah.
I didn't want part of the CMV with Negasonic in it.
I think that's the one downside of doing it that way, yeah.
It worked out fine.
Oh, good.
There we go. I now have a potion bottle of crystally things. Magic.
Magic. We do also have Rycon coming up as well. Yay! Well, some of us have got Rycon coming up.
Well, we were debating going to Optimus Con here, but it was this weekend, and it's like, nah, too tired.
Yeah.
I think Bristol Comic Con is coming up at some point in May. Might do a day out.
It was a Manchester Con this weekend as well, and I was like, I don't want to go. It's too close to other cons and I'm knackered.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go, I want to sleep.
The only reason that I woke up yesterday is because Debbie called me.
I had a lovely cat meowing at me at 7 o'clock this morning, which was delightful. Just what I wanted.
She loves you.
Kieran's saying switch back over to working on Tucker now. Switchies.
All of the Tassie boys.
To be fair, that's the only way I keep interested in stuff sometimes, is I go, oh, I'm bored with this part of the work, I'm going to do another part of the work somewhere else.
Yeah.
Definitely with Merle, it was I got to a point where I was like, I need to not work on the road for a bit, so I ended up going and working on the arm instead.
Or the beardigans.
Well, the beard is a labour of love that takes forever, so... I did start my beard for North last weekend. You got started, but that was it.
Yeah, Mel's gonna have a whole weekend of beardy lads.
Oh god, yeah, I've got 2 beardy lads. Oh. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
I get to wear my grill booties again.
Times.
Is this for Icon?
Yeah. It's cute booties.
Because we were talking about who you could do, and you were like, I want to do anime dudes, and then you and Alice were going through all the anime dudes that you have, which are not very many. And then it was like, oh, hang on a second, I've got Grell as well, I could just finish him off.
No, it was more like several of us yelling at him to finally finish that quote, and I'm going, I don't want to!
I don't want to! Don't make me!
I hate that quote so much.
Do the thing.
I literally just need to iron it and pop.
how many years do you think that'll take you?
And I've got some buttons that I can add if I want, but if I don't want, then I don't.
Alison, you're getting pretty far with that knitting. You literally just started at the beginning of the stream. Like, that's pretty good,
Think
good
of it
knitting.
this way, Luke. The quicker that you finish Growl, the quicker you can bug the hell out of Victor with him.
This is true.
I mean, there is that.
There is that, yeah.
He wears nothing yet.
I mean, we would never make a costume just to annoy a friend. That would be wrong.
I mean, every costume I've ever made.
Yeah.
Why I'm considering a certain loud character from Amnesty just to bug Luke. Because it's fun.
Stop, you son!
Your turn! Where is your weapon, Doug Newton?
That's more where it belongs.
You're insane.
Like, you need to weigh up how much it's going to annoy me against how much you don't want to wear, like, a ball cap.
Just do Growl, for God's sake.
I need to iron it. And then you
No, ironing.
stop. But I've done all the hats away.
Good, you've done all the hand sewing finally. It only took you a year.
That is the most threatening thing anyone has ever said to me. Yep.
You guys are doing Black Butler, I might like.
Yay!
Who are you thinking, Alison? Like, I'm not.
We have no shortage of short black legs.
I'm not like super committed to anybody right now, but I also don't have any anime cosplays whatsoever, so.
Oh, what have I done? Why is this
You
screen
nudged the thing.
I was like, why is the screen yellow? I was trying to find the mouse.
But I'm thinking Bellatrix because I kind of got her all fixed up for last Rycon, and then last Rycon got cancelled because of snow. But she now fits
Spelled
me,
it wrong.
so I'd like to maybe wear her because Bellatrix is fun. Plus, doing a characterization panel as Bellatrix is always fun.
Terrifying to everyone else, but fun for Mel.
Kieran's saying the only other big thing I can do for Johan right now is his hat, but I don't want to stop that today. Pinning Taku's shirt is easier. Makes sense. Like, I could sit here, I could probably get the beard back out again. I might actually do that, to be fair, because there's not really much I can really do on this lump of bone right now.
Debbie, can you chop me a lighter,
The
please?
beard stuff is close, yes.
Okay, Gwen.
Oh.
And my friend wants to know how to knit and why I find it relaxing.
That's a long time.
Yeah, knitting's like, once you get into it, it's just so repetitive that it just kind of chills you out.
Like, I am one of those weirdos that likes repetitive tasks to chill me out as well, so that's why I like knitting.
Mm-hmm. And it's something like knitting that you can like vaguely look up and watch something on TV at the same time, and yeah.
I do a lot of stuff for cosplay while I'm like watching something else. So I'll be like sat watching Netflix or something and like doing cosplay things. Which is also partly why I never really got into anime, because I have to, like, unless you find like a really good dub, you have to kind of have subs, and I can't do something else at the same time.
Hey, Mel, watch Cowboy Bebop, Mel.
Huh?
Watch Cowboy Bebop, Mel. Got really good dubs, Mel. And I think you'd like it, Mel.
Uh,
Do the thing for me, Mel.
Matt's watched it. You know the amount of ones that I've been told to watch.
Don't care, Mel. Cowboy Bebop and FMA, Mel. Those are your ones.
Well, Cowboy Bebop at least is on Netflix, so you know.
Do the thing, Mel.
AC saying I've run out of Warbler. Oh no, that's not a good time.
I have reached one end of the skirt. Yay! Now to go back again. I don't trust myself to do sort of thin things on a machine, so I'm hand stitching it.
Oh, there's the decent darning needle. I was like, where's my darning needle gone? There it is. It's actually in the piece of wool. It's useful. So yeah, I did some crafting at the con last weekend. It was literally about an inch of beard.
I did painting. I finished my hammer.
Yeah, you did. Kind of looked so good.
I'm happy with my hammer. I had way too much fun swinging it around.
AC's like, Cowboy Bebop. I'm like, good.
Yes. Faye is on my long-term list of things I want to cosplay, but she has a lot of skin showing. So...
I don't know, see, Debbie's got me back into watching Let's Plays though, because I've been watching Life is Strange Let's Play, and it's a good time.
Do the thing. Do the thing now.
Life is Strange was good, but, like, the main character annoys me, so...
Yeah, I have that as well. Like, I like Life is Strange. That gets on my nerves sometimes.
Yes. Like, I'm the same way.
I think it's like her character, I think it's her dialogue.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the dialogue in that game is a bit, like, just slightly off.
Hmm. Like, I like Chloe's character a lot better. So I can see why Debbie was like, oh, I'll do Chloe. I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Which is probably why she ended up with another game and Max didn't.
Hmm.
I had one cosplayer, Insomnia, telling me about who was putting together a Chloe Price and was really enthusiastic about it. I was like, oh, that's cute.
I obviously have only watched so far in, so no spoilers or anything, but, like, I think I'm on, like, I think I'm just about to start chapter 3, I think. Like, so I've been watching quite a lot of it, considering I started it this weekend. It's been kind of on in the background while I've been doing other things. Kieran's saying, part of me really wants to do one of Rachel's outfits in Life is Strange Before the Storm. I haven't seen that one yet, but I've heard it's good from Debbie. AC saying Max and Chloe are Max and Warren. Kieran, is it the punk one by any chance?
Like, Warren's a sweetheart, but no, I will take my gaze where I can.
Well, I figured that was probably going to happen. Like, that's like a spoiler. Debbie likes the dem gaze.
Almost like I'm LGBTQ or something.
Why not?
It's almost like we all are or something.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm enjoying like watching this dude play the game because he's very calm as well. They like calm Let's Players. He just plays the game, which is nice, you know.
Who is it?
What's his name?
Master Player.
That's the one. He's a nice chill dude. but he also like tends to have a lot of the same choices that I think I'd probably make if I was playing the game. So it is kind of like replaying it, really. He's like, I really like their outfits in the play. Try not to drop spoilers. Yeah, please don't. I haven't done the thing yet. I will. Like, to the point where it's probably a game I probably would enjoy playing, I think. Because it's not super combat heavy. Like, I usually can't deal very well with actual games that require me to have, you know, any kind of reaction time. Because I don't have any reaction time whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, Dragon Age I could do because I set it to easy, because I'm not stupid. And also I had the invisible one in the same room with me, so when it got to really, really hard dragons, I could just be like, hello, help!
About the only games I've played through to completion are Portal, which I did have help for some of the final stuff, and the Discworld games. Although I am, wherever my save file is, if it still exists on my parents' computer, still stuck on Discworld Noir.
I have played a lot of these sort of RPG type ones back in the day. So your Broken Swords, your Monkey Island, that kind of RPG dialogue-y type games. So that's why I enjoy Life is Strange, because it's very similar. I've completed Dreamfall and Longest Journey before. I completed those other ones because they're not combat heavy.
I would much if you play the Discworld games, but you can't get hold of them for modern computers.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think I would actually genuinely enjoy playing Life is Strange because it's not reaction based.
Yeah.
It's just those decisions are really hard though, my goodness. Like some of them already, I'm like, oh my god, how did you decide? But that's what I like. I love character driven stuff, so it's cool.
I tried playing Fable 2 once. And I ended up being evil because evil's easier. It's a lot easier to kill things than save things, I discovered. But at the same time, I ended up being neutral because I decided, well, if I'm going to be evil, I'm going to be this big, badass evil. But touch my dog, because he's mine. So anyone start a fight and try to pick your dog, if you're being actually evil, you're supposed to let them do it. Well, I was in there going, excuse me, my dog? And there's a portion where you're masquerading as a prison guard. And you get a couple of choices. One of them is, do you feed prisoners or not? I was like, no, I'm evil. Yay! Evil experience points. Woohoo! Another one is, bow down for me. It's like, excuse me? I'm the big bad in this area. And that gives you good points for resisting it. It was like, Ends up being overall neutral by being too arrogant.
Kieran's saying, I just really want the pretty outfit and the mask in the play. I will eventually see it, I'm sure. I recently finished Mass Effect Andromeda and I loved it, but it's making it really hard to resist trying to make a cosplay for one of the aliens. That's fair. It is pretty. What were we talking? Oh, bloody Red Dwarf last weekend, weren't we, as well?
It was vague Red Dwarf talk.
It was vague Red Dwarf talk.
Victor apparently really wants to do Rimmer, and I would quite like to do Ace Rimmer. So it could be a fun pairing to run around a con with.
That would be fun. And Cat's been on my list for years.
Yeah.
So.
Mister is on my list, but I fear that jacket. It's got so many details to it. It's ridiculous.
You could do it though. Like, it would be fun.
You'd be finding all the pieces, Mel. By the time you find all the badges and patches that he's got on his jacket, it'll probably work out about 100 quid.
True. Kieran's saying I have to make such a weird headpiece thing because this guy decidedly is as far away from human as I can get. Yeah, I imagine there'd be a lot of prosthetic stuff. I have realised that I probably can't do prosthetics. Because I struggle with sticking stuff to my face, which is a shame. AC saying, Mel, you should try Telltale games. Yes, I have tried The Wolf Among Us. In fact, I did get a little bit into it. My computer is very old and does not like running things. So because I saw quite a few cosplays of it, and I was like, oh, I like the art style on this. And I heard about the fact it was more kind of RPG based. So I was like, oh, this sounds good. And it was good. I just probably need to watch a playthrough of it because my computer cannot handle it, to say this like.
Yeah, I downloaded it, but same problem. Although I haven't tried on the new laptop, so I might give it a go.
True. But yeah, I enjoy those types of games. They're the only ones I've really properly played. And then Dragon Age, where I could just explore the whole world, because I also used to play World of Warcraft back in the day and just used to go exploring the world for ages and ages and ages. And Dragon Age, I put 100 hours into my first play, and I want to go back and do a second playthrough. So, but again, it's because Matt already owned it, so it was like, well, this is easy. These guys are telling me to cosplay this person. Maybe I should play the game for a bit. And then I was like, this is a good game. I enjoy this game.
I can get it.
I enjoy the easy mode.
I don't think that playing Dragon Age, like, I don't know about Origins, but certainly 2 and Inquisition. I don't think playing it on harder difficulties actually like makes the game any better, because it's not designed around the combat. Like, the combat isn't deep, so
yeah,
making
it's
it
more
harder
story based.
gives the enemies more health.
Yeah. Like it's more character and story based. So I've only really played Inquisition. I haven't played 2 or Origins. But at some point I probably will, because I think Matt does own them. So if he already owns them and has a console that will run them, why the heck not?
I need to play Origins at some point because I haven't. It skipped straight through.
I just went straight to Inquisition because Cassandra. So, but I probably do need to play 2, especially if I'm actually planning a proper Dragon Age 2 cosplay, rather than my random casual Isabella that somehow got pulled out again this last weekend.
Yeah, from like direct point and click games, I tend to go for stuff like the Lego games. Stuff where you can't die. Or if you do, you don't stay there for very long and you don't lose anything for dying. One I played quite a lot when I was younger was Bugs Bunny Lost in Time.
I love that game. Oh my god. I was so bad at it though.
Oh, tell me about it. Awful. But the thing is, you have infinite lives and you respawn where you were, so it's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, that one was actually a lot of fun. Just really surprisingly tricky.
Yeah. Like, I thought it was just, I was a child, and, like, I'm still not very good at games. I thought it was just me being bad. No, apparently it's, like, a decently, like, mid to high level, like, platformer.
Yeah.
Like,
who knew?
Yeah, no, it actually gets hard. Not, like, insanely hard, but, you can see why, like, 8-year-old me would struggle.
It's the Marvin the Martian level. We all jumped out between us.
Is that Sarah?
Oh. Yeah, there's the space one where you're jumping between actually like sort of doing the jumping levels. Oh, that one was hard.
I think I got as far as like the 20s bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, never any further than that.
Kieran's saying, I found Origins quite hard on normal mode at some point, so I'd imagine it'd be even worse on hard. It probably has my favourite overall story though. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, a lot of people Origins is looking at the Dragon Age.
Well, apparently the Origins, I know Matt was saying the Origins one, like, in terms of the combat and stuff, is a bit clunky. But, like, I'm such a character-driven story kind of gamer anyway. That's kind
I think you'd really like Dragon Age 2 for that reason. Because, like, a lot of people really
because the levels are a lot of reused assets and there's a lot of same like maps and the combat is basically like incredibly simple. You just get hit with like a wave of enemies. And then you're gone.
Yeah, like I got used to Inquisition because I just kept going back and kind of, if I hadn't been on it for a bit, I just kind of went and did like an easy bit for a little while, and then kind of got back into how to do it again, and then went to do like the big quests and stuff. So it wasn't too bad. I literally needed like a hand with a couple of the big bosses. But like considering I don't play video games, it really wasn't too bad.
I think something that will be quite jarring for you is 2 as an open world, really. Or like, it's certainly a much smaller thing because it's basically within one city and the sort of surrounding area. So it's tiny, like map wise. But you know how much I love characters in Inquisition. Who has my favourite characters in it? Like, it's my favourite cast of a Dragon Age game.
Yeah. And that's what I mean, like, I enjoy the stuff that I know about the characters from 2, so I'm like, I want to go and play that game really anyway. So, I don't know if there's any, like, YouTubers that have kind of done a Let's Play that I would actually watch properly.
I've never looked up for Dragon Age 2.
I've not either, but, like, I know that I kind of like Marshall's style because he's pretty calm and just kind of gets on with playing the game. And I think anyone else would just annoy me with not doing that. So we'll see. Like, I think, to be fair, I think Matt already owns it anyway, so it's a bit like, why not just go play the game?
It's a much shorter one as well. Like,
yeah.
Basically doing everything, you can get through it in like 35 hours.
Yeah. Like, I do enjoy
That's if you do everything.
Oh, I do everything.
Like, if you just power through like the story and the companion quest, you could do it in under 20. Alright.
But yeah, like, I might give it a go because the fact is, if it's already there, I might as well. I'm not spending money on it for me not to enjoy it, because that would be a shame. Casey's saying it's the same for me, so I buy the console version, but the fan of my PlayStation is on the verge of death, so my console keeps overheating. I can't use it now until I repair it in case it blows up. Ouch. Kieran's saying the combat is quite similar to DA2. I think in Dragon Age Origins, just clunkier and enemies seem to have more HP. Kira's like, yes, the DA2 characters are the best.
They are.
Pretty snaz.
You have Xbox, it gets used for DVDs. And Netflix.
I own games, I just never get around to playing them.
I don't.
Also, I rage quit a lot.
Well,
I get so many games sitting in like on the PS4 that I haven't played basically any time in, especially because on the PS4 you get like 3 monthly games that you get to download and just keep. Well, I do that every month and then I play them.
Yeah.
I might want to, so you know.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if they're free, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I think I would definitely rage quit a lot more if I didn't have kind of a very convenient person that plays a lot of games in the house with me, who can help me through really hard bits that I just go, ah! Because we all know how much I rage quit everything. So.
Watching Debbie play Assassin's Creed is kind of a thing of beauty.
Oh no.
There's a lot of rage.
I love the game. I love watching people play it. I can't play it. I just climb things and then accidentally hit the wrong button, and like the thing I spent 10 minutes climbing is now, I'm at the bottom of it and dead.
You're that way with at the moment. Yeah. Because the Nintendo Switch controllers are backwards from what we're used to. So we're used to a PlayStation controller where X is yes at the bottom and circle is no at the right.
So it's the other way round. And for some reason, jump is the top button in Breath of the Wild, where it's always like the bottom one. So I'll be bit of a learning trying to jump up something and flinging myself bodily off of it. Direct fire. Oh god, we could do this game. Thank you.
We should do a gaming stream. We'd all just fail. It'll just be the fail stream.
Can we not?
Yeah, let's not.
I mean, these people don't have a lot of respect for us, I feel like.
And then even less when we go, yeah, actually we're terrible at gaming. Every single one of us is really bad, it's fine. We're cool with it.
What are reflexes?
Almost like we can do it for fun.
Like, we already show you enough fail times when we're sat at con with face masks on, and that's yeah, pyjamas. It's great humans like that.
Everyone needs a little mouse monster in their life.
AC would apparently actually love to see our guys play games for hours on end, especially horror games. Well, you would have to wait forever. And
Because, to be fair, I think that we would never play horror games.
I probably would. There'd be a lot of swearing.
Yeah, there would be a lot of swearing.
I feel like if I was in a group of people, I could handle horror games better than on my own. No, I can't. I can really watch it.
We watched a friend play one once, and it was one where you go around with a camera.
Oh yeah,
see stuff by looking through the camera.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we set up this atmosphere, and it was in a house that had like 5 floors. It was really narrow, but it had like 5 floors. So there's people gaming down in the actual basement. Then you've got us, sort of in the living room area, and then you've got the place above. And we're all sort of really into it. And everyone's paying attention. Everyone's sort of huddled on the sofa just watching Mickey do this thing. And then someone comes up with the basement without turning the light on and scared the pants off us.
Baking stream, that's it.
See, out of all of us, I think there's literally like 2 of us that actually enjoy horror stuff. Like, and even then, like, I can't watch a horror film, but like, if you're in like a horror experience thing, like, I enjoy that because I'm weird.
I'm the opposite. I like horror movies occasionally, depends like what kind of horror they are. I like horror books, ghost stories and stuff. I like to have like that little bit of a buffer between like me and it.
Yeah. Well, it's why when
sometimes they're not.
It's why when we went on Halloween to Blackpool a couple of years ago,
yeah,
we spent like 10 minutes in the horror maze max, and it was like, I'm leaving.
Well, it's when we went. Where did we go?
And we didn't do the actual haunted house because you had to pay for it, and 4 people went no.
It was when Theo and I went to Blackpool Dungeon, where obviously they do like the sort of history talks and stuff like that as well, but they also tend to try and jump scare you a little bit. And I knew this because I've been to dungeons and stuff before, like I've been to Edinburgh Dungeon and stuff. And so Theo was just basically hiding behind me the whole entire time. And I was like, yeah,
the London Dungeons.
No
for me.
Or I would accidentally death an act. Like there would be like no middle ground. I'm either choosing my death my own way, or I'm like have just punched with pure magic. Like,
it's okay. Theo got his revenge at the end because I think they put you on a little roller coaster thing, and I think, oh, it'd be fine. Kids are getting on this. It's one of those ones that picks you up and basically drops you as though you're being hung. I don't like roller coasters and I don't like heights. So he got his revenge on me there because of the fact that I was laughing at him all the way around and he was laughing at me at the end.
I like none of the opponents.
I like the floor. I like the floor and I like, being on the floor.
I've done.
When it comes to being addicted to roller coasters, there is no one quite like Theo's girlfriend. It's a cow.
She's lovely. But yeah.
That's like a thing though. You get folks that like roller coasters are like their hobby.
It's because she works there, so she knew what was coming, and we'd never been on the ride before.
Brand new ride. The 4 out of 5 people had not been on, and Val goes, "Oh, it's fine. I'll ride at the back of this carriage by myself. I don't mind. Yes, so she can get the best view." And it turns out a short ride, if you think of it that way, because it goes round and stops. And the funniest part, you had the exact same reaction from me and Debbie and Theo and his sister, of just Debbie and Theo's sister. What's Theo's sister's name? Holly. Yeah. Debbie and Holly just turning to us, turning to respective people and going, "Is that it?" And me and Theo going, "I don't think so." And then the whole thing drops onto another set of rails, and then you go backwards.
Oh no.
Theo literally chased Val off the ride.
Yeah, I would want to take all my internal organs.
Yeah, that would be me just be like, nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
This is where I die.
Yeah.
Fine with that, I like roller coasters.
I hate
I am
roller
getting
coasters.
to the Haunted Mansion, she promised.
Did I?
Yes.
I don't remember this.
Because Haunted Mansion is friendly ghost, and it's not.
Okay.
It's nothing. It's ghost with stories rather than
Okay.
scary jump scare ghosts. And yes, you did promise. The only person that we're not taking onto a ride is that we promised Elena we would not take her onto the Tower of Terror, or whatever the equivalent is nowadays, because it is a drop ride and she hates those. So, fair enough.
I'm just not a roller coaster person. I will get on a log for you, and that's about it.
I like the spinny ones.
Everything well. I am riding all of the rides now.
We went around Blackpool, and I was really looking forward to going on Valhalla because I was like, oh, that'll be one, and then it was closed.
Even worse, it closed while we were in the queue.
Yeah.
It was going to be the last ride of the day, so we could get wet and then go straight home, and then it shut down while we were in the queue, and it sucked.
And I was like, so I live half an hour from Blackpool, barely been to Blackpool Pleasure Beach because I don't like roller coasters. The one time I actually go and pay to obviously go in, I'm like, oh, I'll go on the actual roller coaster I actually have been fancying to go on for years, but no.
No wet for you.
Nope.
Oh, if the Jurassic Ride Park is still there at Universal, we will get soaked.
Okay.
You're warned. So do that in a Remus Day or something in a costume you don't mind getting a bit wet.
Okay.
We had one of the other tourists just coming past going, "Did you get that wet on that ride?" No, we went for a swim. Yes, that ride.
Oh no.
I am laughing hats back in the chat. Hello.
Hello.
You guys are going to Disney. Yeah, you're doing Disney Universal.
Debbie and Sarah are doing Disney and Universal.
Yep. Like, the last time I went, the Harry Potter world wasn't there yet, because I was 12. And we didn't actually go to Disney that year, because the family I went with said, "Oh, we go to Disney every year, we're not going to bother this year."
Oh no.
So, I got to go to Disney Quest, which is the virtual reality one, and was kind of cool. But I didn't actually do Disney, but we spent a good few days at Universal, and so if Hulk is still there, I want to go in Hulk again, and Hulk you wait to go on the front, because it is the best at the front in Hulk. Wouldn't mind going to Jurassic Park again, and I want to go on the Spider-Man ride again. If it's still there. That's a really cool VR ride.
See, well, I'd love to go to Universal, because Universal is less about the rides and stuff. Like when
You're more about the rides now, the wrong way around.
Oh, okay then.
Disney is about the shows, Universal Studios is about the rides.
But yeah, like it just didn't really seem worth it for me to go all the way out there to do the thing when I don't really like roller coasters.
Yeah.
Like I love you guys, but roller coasters.
Well, we're going with Elena instead of you. No, but Disney, they've got rides, but they're more focused on the experience. Whereas Universal is a theme park.
Like I've been to Disney in Paris, so like I know roughly what goes on, but obviously it's not like the Florida one. And again, I was about 13 at the time, so
I want to go to Paris. Paris has got Avengers. It's fine. We'll keep saving up, and eventually Debbie and I will just do all of the Disneys.
All of the Disneys, just
That's
one after another.
When we go to Japan, we're still going there.
Yeah. A couple of days Disney Hong Kong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Disney.
The one that's at the OCC one, Disney is better than like Disney proper. That's my back into the background. I think I am going to go start our dinner because it's going to take ages to make. So I'm going to go do that.
Okay.
For
Alright.
Well, we have been on for nearly 2.5 hours, so it's up to you guys how much longer you want to continue.
We might call it a class.
Yeah, can they? I'm just bearding. I'm just sewing bits into the lovely lace. Bearded time. New bearded time.
Not much left of ribbon to finish doing the other side of. And then I can start doing the actual stitches across them.
Well, I think I'm saying roller coasters are heights and I hate heights. That's kind of why I don't like roller coasters. Also,
roller coasters, adrenaline. That's why I like roller coasters.
Also, I'm a control freak, and we used to have like a little local like theme park near us called Camelot. That was obviously themed around Camelot, but it was tiny. And obviously, a lot of people that I knew, kind of at college and stuff, used to work there, and used to just tell me about how much the rides used to break and things. So that wasn't the greatest. But we used to get free tickets because my mum used to she used to work for Cadbury's, and she used to get free tickets a lot to go in there. So we used to go in quite a bit. I still didn't go on any of the big rides though. I just went on all like the little log flumes and things. On the children rides, I was like, yes, I will do all these things and go on the dodgems because dodgems are amazing.
I am going on everything.
All the things.
Everything I can get my grubby mitts on a pass to, I am going on.
Well, that's kind of like the whole point of like why you would go to Disney and Universal is so you can do all that. And so,
well, no, we're going to Universal so that Debbie can try and live there.
Spoilers, I might not come back next year.
I'm debating investing in a leash.
You'll just be there, like in your Remus cosplay, just be like, no, I live here now. It's fine.
Yep.
It's the thing.
I hope you guys have so much fun.
Yeah, no, it's so exciting. Like, it's the fact as well that like you booked it like last year as well, so you kind of like had all this time to look forward to it as well. Which is really cool.
Well, we wouldn't have been able to pay for it any other way.
Yeah. But, like, it's really cool because you've been wanting to do it for years and years and years, and like you finally got getting to do it, which is really cool.
One of those things of one of the adverts had come up for Disneyland Paris, and we were sort of thinking, well, we've been talking about going on holiday. Why not we look it up? And we looked it up and went, oh, that's actually very expensive. On a whim, let's check Florida. It's like, oh my god, that's actually cheaper than going to Paris.
Yep.
Shall we do the thing? But if we give ourselves lots of time, we can probably afford it. Maybe. And we know we can, tolerate each other because we've lived together for 2.5 years.
Elena doesn't know.
Elena doesn't know this. But the plan is to do this and then maybe do something small the following year while we save up, and then sort of late 2020 maybe do a big Japan trip.
Exciting.
Because Debbie likes Japan and I like to travel.
I'll just send you guys with a shopping list.
See, you guys are obviously talking about going over to maybe visit Caitlin as well, and like maybe do like a
yeah, we're gonna go try and visit the Americans this year.
Yeah.
A little bit easier now that we worked out that we can get to New York, actually Caitlin here, and then head down to Ohio. First, it's the next like 5 the most effective.
But yeah, like there's plans, you know, there's different plans and things, but we'll all kind of end up getting there somehow. AC saying, Sarah and Debbie, can I sit in one of your suitcases and come with you?
Sorry, no, we need the space for souvenirs.
Also cosplay.
Also cosplay. But like, you've managed to get it to work so that you've kind of still got some cons this year, but obviously the main thing is with you, which is a really cool way of working it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to give up cons for the year entirely. It just meant you had to sit there and go, yeah, like the 3 major ones. Apart from that, nothing. The local ones only.
Yeah. Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because you've got Disney to save for. Like,
Taking all of the money.
it's like when I moved house and I was like, I need to buy a house. Therefore, we basically stopped doing cons for about 6 months. Luckily, most of that was the off season anyway, but still, it did kind of mean that I didn't do cons for a bit and I didn't work on cosplay for a bit, which is a bit weird. But life came first, because sometimes that happens.
Well, that's why I'm mostly doing rewears this year.
Yeah.
As much as I can, but I was planning on doing my Parker at some point. But I think she's going to have to wait till next year. One of these days, I will finally do my Mummy's Alive character. One of these days.
AC's saying, how about I use my own suitcase and then you can take me? He's really trying.
How about bring back a souvenir?
Hey AC, how about you go to Rycon?
Bring you back a present, AC.
Like, I was really hyped for Insomnia, to be fair. I'm, like, really hyped because I haven't seen these guys in so long. And it was really good, so that at least was something. Like, we didn't have any major dramas, so it's all good. Like, we like nice chill cons, you know, those are good cons.
They're my favourite.
It was so chill, but it was also lovely to, like, meet so many new people.
Yeah.
Because we had the table, because we had the craft table, and we just ended up chatting to so many people.
Yeah.
New people! Like Ricky, who was in earlier.
Yep.
And like the Cosplay Forge guys, and like a couple of the cosplay guests, and it was like loads of really nice people around, which was really cool.
Right. Phoenix Fly Gauntlet now has a bit more definition.
Ooh, nice.
On the webcam, but it's alright in person.
Well, you've got time to get her finished.
Yeah.
And Carrie finished, which is the bigger project right now.
Maybe avoiding Kerry for the moment.
Couldn't tell.
Well, we'll get there. Like, there's loads of time.
Well, unless I do this new cosplay idea for SunnyCon, I have nothing to do from SunnyCon apart from acquire me sister wig. So, that's nice.
I have a Norse to build, so...
Mm-hmm.
AC, my sister went to Disney for her honeymoon and she brought me back a bag and she said, I went to Disney without you. Happy birthday. Yeah, it was.
That's a little bit mean.
I love that a lot.
Mood.
I worked for Disney for like 3, almost 4 years. 4 years. And I think I've been Disney now. I think I've had, like, I think one day I'd maybe like to go to the park just for like a day, but like I don't.
You've done your time.
I've done
12 years of it! In Azkaban!
basically.
I think it was when we were talking about how much one of the Frozen songs really annoys like me, and then you were like, "Yeah, but I worked in Disney while that was all
You're
going on." I was like,
excellent.
"Okay, yeah, you win."
I was, for one of my Disney boundings, I was vaguely eyeing up Tinkerbell's sister, the Frost Fairy. Periwinkle. Because Debbie's doing Tinkerbell and Elena's probably doing Peter Pan. I thought, oh yes, we'll make this a whole group and it will be great. And I looked at it and went, no matter how I Disney bound that, it's going to look like Elsa. Yeah. And I don't want to be Elsa.
No one wants.
Blair's male Elsa looked really cute last weekend though.
Oh yeah.
There was the Elsa.
Yeah, Blair wants to be Elsa.
I retract my statement.
Oh, it was
I
when
don't want to be Elsa.
who was it? You were in Harley when you were like, "Can you spray me with glitter?" And I was like, "I'm in Cassandra." No.
Yeah. That stuff has a backdraft.
Yeah.
I remember 2 cans of glitter spray for you and Jared.
Yep. And that stuff sticks better than my current spray. Yeah, I walked back to the table afterwards. Walked back afterwards, put it away, and someone just came up to me and went, "You realise you're trailing a glitter cloud, right?" Like, yeah.
I'm gonna be so warm at SunnyCon with my beardy boys.
Oh, I'm so close to the end, I can taste it.
But yeah, I'm hyped for Rycon times, because that's the next one. Though half-hour panels will be really, really, really quick after hour panels.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep a hell of an eye on the time.
Because we can fill an hour panel, no problemo.
Oh yeah, we can basically talk 5 hours.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting. Trying to keep a lid on the talking. Lol. Mel, shut up. Stop the rabbiting.
Yeah, you won't have Debbie there to try and keep you on track. But basically Debbie's purpose.
Yep.
During a couple of those panels at Insomnia. Like, I love you. Bringing you to the subject.
Bringing you back to the subject again. That's why we love you.
I don't like the subject. I want to talk about anything apart from the subject. God, Debbie.
AC's saying, "Yay, Rycon, I have to babysit so many people." Actually, Rycon, like, it's just us, so it'll be cool. It's more SunnyCon where it's going to be a little bit herding cats, but it'll be fine.
In fairness, at SunnyCon, we literally only need to herd ourselves. Everyone else can do their own thing and catch up with them.
That's very true.
At con, they're not. So they're going to have to be big adults and
like, once everyone knows the way, it's like, it's fine. I'm always like, yeah, you go do your thing. And then as long as we have, like, as long as we have somebody with Debbie to show Debbie where she's going. So. Love you, Debbie.
I mean, how many people we've got to go? We've got Ergo, Kieran, Victor, Elena. Who else?
Rebecca. Bethan. and us lot.
Many other people.
Possibly a genie, depending on what happens with
Don't know if there are any tickets left, mate.
for
Possibly Daniel as well. He was talking about maybe coming down. Like, there might be quite a lot of people.
As well.
That's because we all just keep talking about SonyCon and how good it is, so everyone just goes, actually, I might try this one out. You should.
There was going to be a lot of Bristol people, but the organisation kind of fell pants. Not through lack of trying. It just kind of didn't work out at the time they were trying to organise everything.
Well, it is quite hard to organise lots of people to get together to do a thing.
didn't help that they wanted, because on the way up to Alcom they have the alcohol train.
Party train.
We did sort of point out you can't do that on a plane.
No, you can't.
You what?
You get kicked off, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure they can.
Kicked off the plane. Please, no, please. I would love for you to explain that. At what point are they kicking you off the plane? But, like,
Just won't let you on it in the first place.
You'd probably have your ticket back revoked. There we go. Is that better?
they'll kick you off the plane. I mean, it seems rather extreme. They've exploded off a lot more than I have.
Yeah, it does take a lot of organisation, funnily enough, to get a group of people together to do a thing.
Fine, Mel. We'll all get you the money for a hotel before we actually go, in theory.
Hey, some people have already paid me, it's all good.
I paid you.
I know, that's what I was saying.
The hook.
No, it's not so much, to be honest, it's not so much the paying, it's more just the let's make sure we get this booked and organised kind of thing fairly early, otherwise you literally pay through the nose. I did get a Dimitri messaging me going, so what hotel was it again?
Yeah, he asked me and I had no idea. Like, well, I don't know, I just looked there and
I don't know, I just work here.
yeah, basically. Oh, no, I work.
Quite funny when I used to do a lot more work with costume and playing stuff because it would just end up being, hey Mel, do you know where the closest hotel for this one is? And I'm like, this one.
Mel knows.
Because Mel can use Google Maps and go, look, this is a 15-minute walk to here and a 15-minute walk to there. And everyone can do a 15-minute walk, right? It's all good.
Well, do we want to say quickly bye to the love?
Right.
What do you want to have dinner?
Main streak of ribbon on this skirt is done. Yay!
Woo! On that note, then I will just finish this one piece of wool, and then you can go have dinner. And I will go have dinner. Because dinner is a good thing. Go adult, ready for tomorrow at work. Oh, okay, this piece of wool is being a pain.
Stitches going across like that.
Yay!
Round.
What's that one for, Sarah?
Boogie boogie.
Ah.
I originally bought it last minute for Scar. Because I already had a skirt for Scar, because you guys remember because I was hammering it on stream.
Yeah.
But I found that one and it was down from 35 to a tenner in like the next outlet store. It was like, it is so cute and it's my size and I need it. And they got it home and sort of tried it on and went, no, actually the old Scar skirt works better. But I'll keep hold of it because it's cute. The following day, sort of small part of brain they've been ticking over, I went, you know what that skirt would work really well for? Because I've also got a green dragonfly necklace. So I've already got the beginning, the Bugses, etc., etc. So it's replacing Piggy. Because much as I love her, I'm not sure how well she's going to work to be translated into a Disney bound.
Yeah.
Piggy's staying at home, and Oogie Boogie's going instead because I have lots of plans.
I'm looking forward to like how much you guys are going to be like end up coming back with so much footage of just stuff like on my
Not
life.
sure exactly how much we're going to film. Like, we actually had Elena asking us that, like, well, if nothing else, we're not filming any actual video because that involves concentration and paying attention.
Yeah.
Like, probably have
I
random,
just want to see what you got up to.
Yeah, that's all I'm interested in.
random blogs and cool things, and we're definitely getting some footage of the actual Hogwarts castle and grounds so that we can use them in later videos.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Yeah, film the bits that we want to see. But yeah, vlogs and stuff like for sure.
We're going to film all the fun bits, effectively, which does mean we might come home with 2 weeks worth of footage, but like there might end up being a
That's future Debbie's problem,
Yeah.
right?
there might end up being a mini vlog that goes up on Banda from holiday, or at least of the Harry Potter bit, if not everything else. So we'll see.
Like at the end of the day, you also want a holiday as a holiday. You don't want to be sat there going, "I need to film this and I need to film that." Like it's a holiday.
The vague current plan is I'm due a phone upgrade like a month before we go. So I could get shiny new camera phone. We can take tons of spare memory cards and just record on the phone.
Yeah, that works.
And not have to carry extra electronic devices. And probably have better quality footage.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's the vague plan, just because I am due a phone upgrade. So.
Oh no, AC's saying I lost a bet. I need to buy Starbucks for 4 people at Rycon.
Oh no, that's a lot of Starbucks.
That is a lot of Starbucks.
Anyway, we're leaving because I'm getting steak and fancy mac for dinner.
Woo! I've got homemade chicken pie left over from last night. Yeah, I made pastry for the first time in like 10 years. It was a thing.
Anyway,
I'm also excited for food.
And bye.
Bye, guys. Oh, well, I can click the right button. There we go.